Good morning, good afternoon to all of you high vibrational beings out there. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to another live where we get to the deep aspects, understanding of your world, your reality. How are you guys doing today? I know you guys will be checking in from all across the globe. It's really wonderful. Guys, listen, you know something about you guys here? This community that I've built over the past cycles of years with all of you, tribe. You're my tribe, and I'm your tribe. We're all the tribe, right? We're all like-minded individuals. You know, all of you guys, you are so inspiring, and you are so positive. I mean, I look through comments, I look through things, and I see the response, and I see how you guys talk and communicate. I mean, you guys are definitely special people, because there's not a lot of people like that in the world. Not a lot of you out there. I mean, you guys build each other up, man. In the comments, I see it all over the comments. You guys motivate each other. When someone makes a positive comment, you come in there, and then if someone makes a negative comment or some kind of comment about me or anything, you guys are quick to jump in and defend and help your tribe, and that's good, man. That's good. That's what we have to do. We have to stick together. You know, when you find like-minded individuals, we all stick together and we all work and help. And as a teacher, that's what I came here to do. And I found my tribe with all of you guys, and you found me. I'm your tribe, because it's not a, listen, I look, I observe all type of stuff. I see a lot of other contents, comments, and there's no one like you guys out there, because the reason why there can't be anyone like you guys, because if you guys are following me, I'm considered tripped out in the matrix. So you know the stuff that I do. So if you're following me, you're definitely doing some of the stuff I'm doing. So you're tripped out too. So you're definitely a very high vibrational being. Many of you, if you're following me, there's a couple reasons you're following me. Number one, either you want to win the lottery using your mind and consciousness. Number two, either you want to understand how the universe works and use your higher self to communicate and create abundance and learn the spiritual laws. So the fact that you're following me, that says a lot about your mindset, and then your attitude portrays in all of the comments. So I want to encourage you guys to keep going. You are so motivation inspiring. And you know, I talk to a lot of you guys here. You very ones I've coached you. Some of you guys are part of my one-on-one mentoring, and I've coached all type of you. There's some of you are talented singers, songwriters, man, and you just don't know how talented you are. You're just being deceived by your own mind. This is why I'm here. So I'm going to help you to open and enlighten that today. We talk about the quantum mechanics, all that stuff, and so I just want to tell you guys that you guys are truly special, and keep doing what you're doing. So listen, let me talk about the mind and some other stuff. First of all, here's something I want to reiterate to you guys so you can understand this. Oh, let me mention school. My school platform is up. Members, get in there. School is on now. School starts. Put the link below. It's members. Every week you get to interact, and I get to interact with you on a one-on-one in a group setting, so I can answer your personal questions, video conferencing. You get access to all my books, digital stuff for you members. You also, what else you get? You get my subliminals in there, my powerful money magnetizer and the lottery one, the extended version. You get your vibrational number as a part of it, and then plus you get to interact and just learn things that I'm not going to learn, things that I don't really put out here. Okay. Richard Feynman positron. Richard Feynman is a great physicist. Positrons and electrons. The universe is made up when the Big Bang, or what we call the Big Bang, occurred. They were both equal particles. They were a positron and electron. And further proof again, why we do live in a simulation, guys, is there are more electrons left over than positrons, and the law says we cannot have a universe with us in it. You cannot have, because when a positive, okay, when electron meets positron, they destroy each other. So then nothing can be created. So how the heck we have more electrons and where's the positrons at, right? So got to think like, man, this universe is probably made to as a simulation for all of us, right? So here's a reminder for you guys, all right? What you need, your subconscious rejects. What you think you already have, your subconscious accepts. Do you understand what I mean by that? Yeah, the school platform has started it. I'll put the link below. You can sign in there. Books, all that stuff. Okay. You have to remember that you are existing as everything from a different point. You're a part of the plant, you're the rock, you're the money, and plus you're you. Well, you're what I call, so if you watch my video on the simulation, right, and you see these terms that I came up with and to show you like the ones that I put together. So you already know NPC, non-player character. Okay. Then you have the APC, which is your authentic player character. That's called your higher self. The MPC, which is the main player character, which is you here. So let's talk about the MPC. The MPC, the main player character, according to the subconscious, it thinks the main player character has everything they want or desire. They don't need anything. So if you hear that, when you act like you need something and you get attached to something, you get obsessed with something, you are actually denying that thing to become into your mind. Now, this is just how the game works. This is how it works. Now, when you act, whatever you want to call it, pretend, if you want to call it fake it, this is how it works. So I didn't make the rules of it. This is how the rules work in the matrix, in the simulation. If you act like you have it, if you pretend like you have it, if you feel like you already have it, if you talk like you have it, okay, your words and languages, if your expression, your action is if everything you're portraying is showing what you want, if you dress like you have it, you smell like you have it, the rule of the game says you must indeed have it. I think that's it's really easy, right? When you think about it. But why don't we do that though? The reason why we do not do that, and here's the next part I want to go into, is the what we call the lens of the game. The lens of the game is like a VR headset. The lens of the game is your ego, your conscious mind. The conscious mind does not understand this principle, so you're getting lied to every single day. When you of course, do we know the minute you start to act like it, what does your mind say? Stop lying. Stop playing around. It makes you feel what? It makes you feel ashamed. It makes you feel down. It makes you feel depressed. It makes you feel like you're stupid, right? And it says, what are you doing? Why do you have this in your house and you don't even have a house yet? Why do you have a car, Matt? You don't even have a car, man. You're on the bus and the train. Why you act like you have money and you only got $5 in your account, man? Why? What are you doing? And then you say, oh, man, you're right. You have to stop doing that. All of you got to stop doing that. Because the lens is not what plays the game. The lens is what watches the game. You want to be the player of the game. The player of the game is the one that can maneuver the stick to move up, down, left, right, over there, to render stuff in. That's what you are. Right? Oh, someone says they can only see the roof. So I put it down more. Is that better? Point the camera down. So, okay, much better, right? So are you kind of seeing what's going on here? Get the camera better so it don't fall off. Oh, 90 other player so okay, so NPC non-player character, HPC This exists in this realm. Helper player character. I'm in your game that you're watching me right now, and I'm teaching you and helping you. I came here as your HPC. I'm your helper player character. Then you got the OPC, obstacle player character. Obstacle player character are the ones like would hate on you. Would when you tell them about your dream, they downplay it. The jealous ones. Okay, they're all here to play their role. Keep in mind now, and what is it? An obstacle player character has played all the roles before. An obstacle player character has played the NPC, the HPC, right? Has played all the roles, right? The NPC. So all of them have played different roles. So they're coming back. We're coming back just playing different roles. So when you see an OPC, don't get mad at them. This is the role they choose to play when they came back into reality because they already played it. Me too. I came here as an HPC, but guess what? I was also a OPC in another dimension, another reality. I played this. I played it already. I was someone else's hater. I was someone else. I put someone else's down before. And now I'm at this cycle. I'm an HPC. All of you are the same thing. So that should give you light to see when you see people around you and the way they're acting around you. You understand that, oh, this is the role they came to play this time. So I'm not gonna trip. I'm not gonna try to bust my brain. I'm not gonna let them affect me. I'm sure as heck I can't change them because they're gonna have to change in their own character. And the beauty of the game is, here's the other thing about the game now. An OPC, obstacle player character, they can change role anytime in the game if they want to. So they can move from an OPC to a HPC if they wanted to. So you can interchange because the game is a free playing game. You see how it works? Yeah, you do. That's right, CJ. You live in a friendly universe that's designed to serve you. All of you guys, man, I have never ever encountered. That's why I know I'm in a simulation, because every single one of you guys that's on my channel or following my work and my teachings, every single one of you have so much gifts, man. When you contact me, the stuff you tell me you do, the gifts you have, and then you don't even know how to turn them on. Actors, actresses, songers, singer, music producers, can make great beats, can do voiceover for books. Man, the list goes on, man. All of you guys are just like architects, very advanced mindset, speak so many different languages, understand stuff. Not only that, but all of you so wise. You're so complimentary. You're so positive. When you comment, you guys are just like boom, 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 boom. You know it all. Boom, 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 boom. So what is missing from your success? I'm going to tell you what it is. You see, when you are this type of being, like myself, when your mind is very high, you know what you tend to be? Like I was? We tend to be overthinkers. We tend to be overanalyzers. Because when you're really intelligent and high, your mind is more critical than a regular person. Every single thing we're gonna look at, and we're gonna try to see, okay, what does that mean? See, that's our problem. That's the issue we face, is that we're so high on the podium of understanding the universe, but it comes with a cost. Our mind is so critical, and we overthink and we overanalyze. That's a lot of you. That's a lot of the issues you guys face when you reach out to me and we interact when I coach you and we have our sessions. That's a lot of stuff you guys. Am I right? You second guess yourself. You overthink yourself. So let me show you how you're gonna fix that right now. Here's the formula, because I was there. It still pops in. Here's what you do, okay? Here's how it works. Listen to this. You only entertain the conscious part of the mind when the following happens. When your mind is in agreement with what you say and what you think, you let the guy in or let the girl in. When your mind is not in agreement, I don't care how right it may seem, I don't care what it says and shows you. If your mind is not in agreement with what you say or what you're thinking, you call it a liar. It says, okay, you're lying. That's it. Because it is lying to you. It really, just all it's doing is lying to you. Because it's using the critical part of your mind and showing you stuff that are never going to happen and it's not true, no matter what it says about you. Well, you can't be a singer, or you can't, even though you write good music, and then nobody's going to want to buy your music or your songs you write for these people because you're just not good enough in your own self. It's a lie. You got to meet the right connections because you're just not big enough. It's a lie. Remember what happened to you when you were a kid and you got this? You know you can't do that because of those people. It's also a lie. You got to understand something, people. The mind that's telling you this stuff, right? Did you know it's not even you? It became attached to you when you came when you manifested into this 3D plane. It's like an accessory. It's like these glasses, man. I could wear these glasses, but guess what? I can also do this. I can take them off. Here's the problem. You wear these glasses, but you don't know you can take them off. You think the mind came with you and it's stuck to you. Your mind is an accessory. Remember that. Accessory. Accessory is you wear and you take off. Many of us, we go to bed every night with our accessories. We wake up 24 hours, we shower with our accessory. You don't do that with your accessory. You take off your accessory. The only time you take your accessory, you use your accessory, is if you need it to do something. Like if you have glasses, something, or you say, okay, let me put my glasses on, I could see this stuff better. That's when you use your accessories. But you don't keep your accessories on. You don't keep your mind on 24/7, man. Your mind is only there to like observe stuff, point you in the right direction when you logically, and your mind, then you use your accessory to visualize your goals or your desires, and then you put the accessory down. When the accessory comes trying to talk to you, and the accessory is trying to tell you that da 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 da, you're not good, you can't do that. This is not a. It's lying to you basically. And I could prove to you that your own mind is lying to you. You can prove it to yourself right now. I can prove to you right now that no matter how logical, even the evidence it shows you, even when you did it before, you made a mistake and all your past mistakes or whatever it is, even all of that, I can prove to you that it's still lying to you. Even if it feels real, well, Mark, but I feel so down, I feel so lack, I feel so not good, man. Mark, you can't tell me it's lying because I'm feeling these feelings. Well, your feelings can also lie to you, man. Did you know that? But let me show you how your mind is lying to you when it's putting you in the negative tracks you want to go, okay? And here's a very easy way. The next time your mind does the thing it does to you, when it makes you feel down, tells you can't do it, all that, whatever, and even if it tells you, even when you're doing something and reminds you of your past or whatever your mistakes are, or what I don't call them mistakes anymore, I call them feedback, because you use them to learn. Everything that you experience is part of the game. You played that game. So whatever they call mistakes or whatever past, their feedback, you have to go through that thing to become who you are today. So it actually kind of helped you in a way to move you forward. But let me show you let me show you the easiest way to know when your mind is lying to you. Here's what you do. And if everything that your mind is saying to you, okay, if you can physically see it happening in this moment, then it's not lying to you at all. If you cannot physically see and experience whatever it is your mind is saying to you in this moment, it is 100% lying to you, no matter how real it feels. Because again, when you're in the mind, your mind is projecting an image. And guess where it's projecting it? In the moment. But here's the difference. It's not happening in the moment. So even in the present moment, your mind is using the present moment to trick you, to lie to you. It can only ever exist in the moment. So if it's not happening, working, or whatever it is, it's a lie. Now, okay, Mark, I understand that, man, but what about the feelings I have, man? Okay, I see the physical thing. What about the feelings I have, Mark? Okay, these feelings make me feel down or down, or what? Are these feelings lying to me too? Oh, because I mean, I feel it and I'm going to act a certain way. Yes, even the feelings of unworthiness, not deserving it, low, whatever, it's all a lie as well. And I could prove to you that your feelings are also lying to you in the moment. And let me show you how you do that. Let's use science, because I cannot explain this to you in a logical setting, because we're using your mind again. So it's not going to work that way. So I have to use the science so that you can get the critical part of the mind to work. And let me show you the science of all of this. Okay? Now, if whatever your mind says about you, you're feeling unworthy and all that, if that was true, listen now, if that was true, you wouldn't be here existing at this point in space-time. And here's why. You came into existence, okay, all of you, which was called your natural vibratory state, your NVS, natural vibratory state, which is a feeling abundant, omnipotent, happy, all of that. That is your natural state of being. So, if that is your natural state of being, how could you be experiencing something else other than that? The reason you're not even experiencing what your mind is doing, your mind is tricking you into making you believe you're experiencing it. And it does this by using the most powerful part of your own mind, is your subconscious mind. It uses your subconscious mind to trick you, to make you feel unworthy and not deserving. But you can never be unworthy and you can never be not deserving, because you are already here, man. If you're here, you are more than worthy and deserving. Otherwise, you wouldn't pop into this world, you'd be somewhere else at this very moment that I'm talking to you. See, to play the mind, you have to go above the mind. The mind plays you by taking you down from above. That's how the mind gets you. But you have to play the mind now. You got to look at the mind from a different point of view. You cannot use the mind to observe the mind, the conscious mind, that is. You're going to have to use the science and the way the universe works to understand the conscious mind. You cannot go into your feelings and your intuition, because it doesn't work in the ego mind. So if you're here in this world as I'm speaking to you right now, you are definitely have more than worthy and deserving stuff in you. And this, so you have to use the tools available to you in the game to get back to your natural vibratory state, your NVS. And these are the tools you have with the subliminals, your awareness, your focus, your attention. These will put you back into that state. So do you just call out the lies? Of course, you got to call out the lies. How else you gonna be aware of the lies? Or you got you gotta call out your mind. You gotta hold your mind in contempt, man. You gotta hold your mind responsible. Our minds have been holding us responsible, and we don't even say anything to the mind. We just sit there and take it. It's time for you to fight back to your mind, man. And when I talk fight back, you're not gonna go to your mind in anger and say, "Oh, you damn liar." You don't play with the mind like that. You play the mind as a smooth operator. Remember, if someone is okay, I'll give you the analogy. If you are the boss, the CEO of your own company, and you have employees, when you go talk to your employees or to do something, you know you are the CEO. They know you're the CEO. When they see you come into the room, no matter how mad they are they see you come. Okay, let me get deeper. Let's say you're the boss, but you have a CEO. So then you have an employee meeting, and the boss is in there, and you're the employee, and it's the boss, so you don't really care. Like, man, I don't care about him too much. He's my boss, but what the heck? You're gonna still have a little talk. You say, well, such and such. I didn't like the way you gave me all the extra project, and the boss says, sorry, man. We know we needed that, but you don't push the line too much for the boss because you know you could get fired, right? So you just see how you see how much you can push the boss without getting fired, because you say, boss, you need me. Da, da, da. So that's the boss. Now, in the minute the boss is talking to you and all that, in comes the CEO. The CEO can fire the boss. It's bigger than the boss and can fire you, and you can never work for that type of company again. So now you have to change your game. Now you say, okay, that's a CEO. I can't go too hard on this guy, because I know this guy's gonna right? Even the boss now tunes down and let the CEO talk. So when the CEO comes in and he says, what's going on? Guess what? Everybody's voice changes now. They start talking more cool. Well, sir or ma'am, such and such. There's not the animosity in their voice because they know who they're dealing with. Well, guess what, people? That's what you are. You are the CEO, and your mind is your employee, man. So if you're letting your employee talk to you, that's what we all been doing it. You're letting the employee talk to you any type of way. You're not good enough. You can't do that. You're a liar. Come on, stop acting like you're gonna get it. You're just living a delusion. It ain't gonna happen for you. Keep trying. Da, da, da. You're letting your employee talk to you like that, man.